Now,
like,
speaking of dirty, right? Talk about ZRO going in on Drake, did him dirty.
woo,
He called him out. No subliminals when it comes to ZRO.
ZRO
gets
is
right
dope.
to the point. We heard ZRO.
Always been dope.
We heard ZRO diss Trey the Truth just a few months ago. He basically just confirmed a situation everyone was wondering about. You know, ZRO and Trey the Truth used to be really tight. And he said, you know, it's funny how I used to call Some Thug my brother. I used to call Trey the Truth my brother. Who would have thought we'd hate each other? They hate each other. And everybody's speculated on that. Even when I did a video with Trey the Truth and ZRO, they had just gotten back together. They hated each other before that, you know.
Wow.
But anyways, talking about ZRO dissing Drake, basically said he ain't gonna let him get on the song and take his shit. And we know when Drake gets on your song, it's good, but it could also be real bad for you too.
Yeah. If you don't have that machine and the marketing dollars,
yeah,
he's gonna take your record and it's gonna become his.
Now this happened a few times. Like Drake has different kind of business. Like I remember when he did Versace with the Migos. Remember? That became Drake's songs. Hey, Drake killed that.
Facts.
Drake killed that song. Now Migos were able to survive after that. Some people were dead in the water after that. You guys can leave some examples in the comments and we'll read them off.
Yeah.
But I'm not getting anything. But I know for a fact, you know, just because I can't remember their name, just shows you. Drake over.
Yeah, but if you could just go off that example, because on the Versace record, I remember DJs just playing Drake verse.
Yeah.
That's how crazy it was.
Now, basically what happened was Drake was supposed to shoot the video for Versace, but he wanted all the pub.
Damn.
What about McConaughey? Going up on a Tuesday.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that was a good one. Shout out to Raw 2 Live. He shouted that out. And Javon Jones. Tuesday remix. Tuesday was hot on its own. And then Drake jumped on it. It shot through the roof and it became Drake's song.
Yeah, it gets spooky out here when Drake jump on your record. You know what I'm saying? It's a good and bad thing.
Yeah.
Have your business right.
It could be real great because your record's going to be, you're going to make a lot of money. Make a lot of money. Drake jumps on your song.
Yeah.
But you're also going to lose your song.
And that's what ZRO was talking about on his new record.
Yeah.
What is it called again?
It's called Legendary.
No, that's the
Mind.
album. Hold
Out
on,
Is
let me
Mine.
get the
Out Is
actual
Mine.
record.
Out Is Mine.
Out Is Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, Out Is Mine. So basically, I guess he's saying Drake is out his mind, thinking that you're gonna hop on my record.
I think he's talking about a few people that are out their damn mind, but that's one.
Yeah, I mean, he's talking about a few people, but just think about ZRO and the whole, you know, style. You know, he raps and harmonizes.
And let's talk about him harmonizing on that track. That was
fire.
That shit was fire.
Fire.
I fuck with ZRO.
Dope. ZRO's been dope since the beginning. Like, how long he's been in the game? Like 15.
15 years, but I didn't start listening to ZRO to 05 when he had that song, I Hate You. Around that time, right? 05, 08, around that era.
You know what's crazy? I always got a little wind of him, and every time I heard him, it was him on hooks or, you know, just that part. I know he rap and do the harmonizing, but now I'm going to really do my homework with the homie. I know he's been dope, because everything I heard him on, even if I heard a little
good
bit,
records, bro.
dope.
He's got some really good he's got some really records I'm not feeling, and he's got some really hot records. It's both with him. It's ZRO's a style that's we're not used to, you know, like especially being from New York, all right? So we're either gonna really love it or really hate it, because Texas has that chopped and screwed and all that shit. I could never get into that.
Yeah.
But ZRO's a classic, and actually Drake spent a lot of time before he was signed to Wayne. He spent a lot of time. He was heavily influenced by Houston. Heavily.
Fact.
That's why where he got the harmonizing thing from ZRO's and people like that. Mostly ZRO. ZRO is a heavy Drake influence. I'm surprised that Drake never did a song with ZRO. Come to think of it, like, wouldn't you want to pay homage? Wouldn't that be?
No, that's what he was talking about in the record.
Yeah, you would. You would want to pay homage to somebody that really influenced.
I think they had a record. They were supposed to do a record, but ZRO said somebody told Drake he didn't like the song. If you know what I'm saying? Like, he says that in the record out his mind.
What song are they talking about?
I don't know. I guess it'd come out,
You know what? I'm sure that we're just out the loop on that. I'm sure that's been, it went under the radar, but
it's gonna come out now. That information is gonna come out like between tonight and tomorrow. It's gonna come out.
Yeah. ZRO do a song with anyone. Drake winning right now. Of course Drake's winning right now, but that's our point. He overshadows everybody else. Like the 21 Savage song that just came out. It's cool, but like he ain't gonna do that with 21 Savage. 21 Savage has a unique style, you know? He's not gonna be able to really overshadow 21 Savage. It looks like 21 Savage signed to OVO, huh? Drake doesn't just shoot videos with everybody like that.
Yeah.
Something's
I mean, he
going
bought
on.
him at Ferrari, right?
Oh, he probably rented him a Ferrari.
Yeah. I mean, you know.
But still, that's love. Nobody's
regardless
renting
of
me a
what he
Ferrari
did,
and flying me out on a jet. I'll tell you that much. So
regardless of what he did, rented it or he leased it for him. That's probably part of his
Nobody's
advance
sending
money.
the jet for us. Nobody's sending the PJ for us and flying us out and having a Ferrari waiting for us at the airport. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.